Okay, now comes the fun. Well, this is scary. I'm going to put my big block back up here. Just in case. In a previous video, I struggled all day to make the first cut on this log. The rest of it should go more easily. I always thought that'd be a good name for a lawyer, just in case. Or maybe an insurance agent. Okay, the question is, can I roll it? See what happens when I try to lift this. I don't know, a little bit. What's amazing is it's almost 90 degrees over here. It is almost 90 degrees lying on an unfinished round-ish side. Not quite, but mighty close. Doesn't look so close now, does it? Well, do I care? It would be nice if I could get it straight up and down. Not going to want to do it. The question is, do I want to roll it full 180? Because I'm never going to get past this over here. I think I'm going to go for the 180. No job for an old man. But got it. We're good on the offside. The question is, can we get past this? And I can't do a trial run because the log is too high. That's as far as I go. I think it'll do it. The frame of the sawmill sits about 3/8 inch outside the rail. This sits less than a half outside the rail. We should have an 1/8 of an inch clearance. What we're not going to have is clearance here for the blade guide. Now, do I want to go ahead and run down here and see how much I have to cut off, or do I want to go ahead and cut this off? I think I'll cut it off right now because I know it needs to be cut off. Probably about where I made my marks earlier. A little saw seems to cut do rip cuts better than a big one. So I'll try it. It's easier to restart too. He said. Go right first to the wood of the axe handle. That should do it. That should clear. Find out in a minute, won't we? Keep that. And look what I forgot. I forgot to put the blade guard back down, which I'm going to do right now. Because if I don't, I will hit a log stop. Okay. I need to do a little more whittling, either with the saw or with the axe. For the axe, it's quieter. But saw as hell while it was working. There's a large amount of dust. This wood is extremely wet. That means the blade is dull. Shouldn't be that much dust off that such wet wood. It's also getting a little hard to push it through this soft, wet wood. Down to 2 blades, sharp. A whole pile of blades, dull. I think within the next day or two I'm going to be sharpening blades. Okay, that should get it flat enough. Oh, shit. Bastard's heavy. This has got inclusions galore. I think I'm going to save a lot of this. In fact, I might go down 3 inches or so to get some bowl blanks. I don't know. I got so many bowl blanks as it is. What I'm going to do now is button this operation up for the night. Now, look, this blade is a mess. My blade scraper is not touching it because somewhere along here it bumped it. But since the blade's tensioned, I can push that down. And when the blade comes back up, it will touch it, and that will clean that up tomorrow. I'll run that one cut to clean it off before I take it off and put on a clean or a sharp blade. I need to turn this onto this side because there isn't enough of this side to rest on the bunks. It'd be almost impossible to get that level. I want to roll it left but I might have to roll it 270 to the right. Oh. Oh boy. I think I will just roll it 90 degrees conventionally and jack this up as necessary to get it halfway level. Now I'll see how much strength I have today. It'll come down to something like that, I think. I don't know if the log's going up or the floor's going down. Valve's open a little bit. Valve's open a lot, that's why we're not going anywhere. And I need this clamp high to get leverage. And it's got to come up a little more here. Let's see what happens. Mighty close. I can hear it moving. Okay, we're good. Okay, I need to move some things out of the way. We'll get ready. Gas. 2 hours on the tank, plenty of gas. Oil. Check that with plenty of water. Don't need it for this. Tension. 1, 2, 3. Brings it up flush. Brings the blade scraper in contact with the blade. And we've got a log stop over here. It's too high before we even start. And that means they all are, because they're all right at as high as they will go. What's going to be a pain is getting it to go down. Oh, I hate to do this, but I'm going to have to loosen clamps. We're snug up against all of these. Much dust. Okay, gonna roll at 90 again. Gotta wear a dust mask today. The breeze is wrong. Blade is dull. Change the blade. I think I see blade sharpening in my future. A rainy day activity. We'll do in the sunshine. Okay, I'm going to change the blade now. That blade is pretty much clean. Not entirely, but pretty much. That one turned the wrong way. Can't have that. Wipe the oily dust off. This one, the outside doesn't matter so much, but the inside does, because the inside rides on the bands. Already saw all these. Won't get much out of them, but I'm intrigued by these inclusions. We should, I'm going to do this other side since it's just uglier in sand. I'm not going to do 1.5 inches. I'm going to do 3 inches or so and cut it up into bold lengths. Good, we got a square corner now. I'm going to go down 3 1/8 for the next cut, and then decide whether or not I want to back that off into 1.5 inch stock. But these I'm going to cut up right now with a chainsaw. Although I needed 1.5 inch boards, the bark inclusions made this log so interesting that I couldn't resist cutting off a 3-inch slab and cutting it up into roughly squares, sealing the ends with anchor seals so they would dry evenly, and stacking them up in the basement to make bowls with on the lathe in a year or maybe 2, or, knowing my impatience, probably sooner, and then drying them in the microwave. If you'd like to see what happens to these bowl blanks eventually, subscribe to my woodturning channel. The link to that's in the description below. I cut the rest of this log into 1.5 inch boards as wide as I could get, resawing them to make them even. In the next video, we'll mill the last log, the biggest log, of the pile of free logs I got a few weeks ago. That last log also presents challenges, but different challenges from this one. Thank goodness. Thanks for watching.